I'm still hung up on this, you know, because she was like so fucking smarmy about it. That's what I've been saying. That's what I've been saying too.
So like, it's not even, there's even a control figure. So
it's not their fault. They haven't been in the country that long, right?
You can see that the giant jump, of course it'd be difficult for them. Well, okay, thanks for proving my point. And people might, this is probably what they argue. If I were to guess, some leftists would argue this. Well, I mean, they just got here. Of course it'd be difficult for them. Well, okay, thanks for proving my point.
Thanks for proving my point. How does that prove your point? Unless your point is to be as cruel as possible. Because what you're saying is, you're admitting that these people haven't been here that long, and therefore it's not their fault that they haven't accrued lots of wealth, okay? Which is why they are so impoverished. And you're saying, like, no, that's exactly why we should deport them. What? What the fuck is wrong with you?
Yeah, I know, that's what I've been saying.
Alright. Anyway.
We got a new video by Asmongold TV. Minnesota politics are turning into Somalian clan war. Yeah, it was, so my mom was watching Asmongold when I went out to go get dinner. So my mom had Asmon on the TV, and he was talking about this, and I was like, I absolutely need to watch this.
That's so dystopian. My mom was watching Asmongold on the TV. Bro, if my mom were watching Asmongold on the TV, I don't know what I would do. I probably wouldn't do anything. It's because it's too far gone at that point. Like, if your mom is watching fucking Asmongold, it's Jover. It's so Jover.
When a Somalian person becomes an enemy, they become a serious one. Oh, here we go. The people, what does it say? The people like that living right here in our city. We all see them. Some of us try to dismiss it, saying, oh, that person talks too much. It doesn't mean anything. Or leave them alone. That's my relative. You probably met them in a coffee shop. You know exactly the kind of people I'm talking about? You've talked with them in Starbucks? Yep. Maybe you've seen them at the mosque once in a while. Maybe you go to parties together. You know who I mean. You've seen them. We need to get rid of these people.
Wait, what?
So you got this, right?
What? Wait,
they even say that to each other.
Holy shit.
They can't even, like, there's inner PvP.
This is what I mean when I say that we're not the same. We're not the same.
Among them, they're trying to say, this is a congresswoman saying this herself, but the second that Trump says it, now he's a Nazi. Get the fuck out of here. Does that mean you're a Nazi when you say this? Oh, well, that's different. No, it's not.
Exactly.
Like, we've imported African blood feuds into American politics. It's fucking ridiculous.
True.
Yeah, it is different. It's different because she's not saying all of you are garbage, all of you are terrible, Somalia is a garbage country. The fuck? All she's saying here is like, hey, you know, some of you be, you know, like, I don't know, she was speaking very vaguely, okay, but if you want to read between the lines, then I guess, like, maybe she was alluding to criminal activity. There's criminal activity in all communities, okay? Especially white communities. But it's just a different type of crime. White people do tax evasion. But anyway, white people diddle children, okay? That's the difference, okay? But anyway, she was just saying, like, hey, you guys, we're under a lot of scrutiny because we are brown people in America, and yeah, I mean, I think that's pretty much it.
Why do we gotta deal with it?
We'll never gain power and move forward to Somalia as long as these people live among us. Wow. Never listen to them try to talk about, oh, we're such victims. If it was up to you, you'd be victimizing each other. You're out there doing speeches in a foreign language, doing that here.
And this is why a lot of people say a lot of this is projection. Like, this is literally what they would do if they could. The things that they accuse you of is how they see themselves, basically. They frame the world under they have the world under their own frame of reference, and they believe that when they say that you're gonna do things, it's because they would do it. That's why.
We don't kick them out. Yeah, exactly.
So boring. Such boring commentary leaflet.
Other Somalians. Yeah, these are other Somalians. Spread lies about us, make videos. Yeah.
Putting it on
There's no way to
2
defend
times
ourselves.
speed.
I can't deny that.
Wait, are you telling me that this is happening? Wait, this is in America right now? Like this meeting is in America?
Dumbass.
We are so cooked.
Didn't want that. Because I got work to do, for sure.
It says it in the fucking read.
You have a tolerance paradox where you can't allow people who are tremendously intolerant into a tolerant society, or the society stops being tolerant. And you see, this is them. This is the society. This is their community. They're trying to kick each other out. Is this what made us great? I don't think it is. It's crazy weird. Yeah, it is. Super weird.
Yeah, guys, diversity is our strength. This is our melting pot.
That's your responsibility.
Our melting pot of every culture, even the incompatible ones, and all the people who hate us. Yeah, that's our strength, actually.
These people who block and undermine Somalians in the country. And this is also another really big component.
Everybody hates us. Everybody hates us. Genuinely, I don't think Americans understand that in the same way that our politics are very polarizing in America, right? You know, right now we have extremists on both sides. The rest of the world, they either love us or hate us. Okay, that's really it. Like, and like there are like there are countries that really love us. Okay, there are countries that really hate us, and for various reasons. I'm like, one thing that I think surprises Americans is the Chinese attitude towards America. Chinese people love us. They love America, okay? Like, people don't understand this. Like, Chinese people are kind of, like, in the same way in America, we have a lot of Americans who are obsessed with Japanese culture. They kind of have the same thing going on in China. And the people who are, like, really obsessed, you know, the Ameriboos, they may be like kind of seen as strange and fringe, but generally Chinese people, they all like America, okay? They all, like, you know, enjoy American culture. And anyway, that's just one example. There are many countries on the planet, and pretty much all of them have a different perspective on America. But like I said, they either love us or hate us. Okay, that's
policy.
it.
They're not arguing from a position of ideals. They're arguing on race-based identity politics. Vote for me because I'm the same ethnicity.
So it all makes sense, right? It all makes sense. That they have these wars with each other. The reason that they act this way towards us is because they act this way towards everybody.
Because you are. This is antithetical to the American way. It's antithetical to the Constitution.
Well, I mean, and again, that's why. Was it Benjamin Franklin who said that our government is basically the way our government is run is only for moral people, basically, just moral Christian people. And there's a reason behind that, because you need to have some sort of level of not wanting to impose on others, basically.
Is antithetical
John
to
Adams, my bad.
All philosophy and Western reason, period. And they're coming in here, and her big sell is vote for me because I'm the same race as you. Oh no. Oh God. No. Not again. All right. Let's see it. Here we go.
As much as Trump and his cronies want to act like we have no power to respond, the truth is...
Didn't John Adams own a bunch of slaves?
I want to underscore the importance of using every single leverage.
So we can fix
Am I crazy?
So, like, it would only cost us...
or was he the one... Oh, he was... Yeah.
Hold on. We can do this for so much cheaper, actually. Oh, yeah, dude, that's totally value. The value is crazier. Actually, so if we went... We could solve this.
Hey, that's my bad. That's my bad. John Adams was like the one that wasn't racist. He was like you know, it's not that he wasn't racist, but he didn't own any enslaved people, and he was an outspoken abolitionist. Huh.
Anyway. And by the way, these are first class. Like, I'm not an asshole. You know, I'm a nice person. So we went with first class here. But, you know, you could get, like, buy a guitar, $2,000. You know, first class, wonderful first class, fully reclining seats. You know, all the luggage you could possibly want. Dinner included and everything. You get that for like $2,000, $2,900. We could totally solve this. I mean, it'd be really, really cheap, honestly. Honestly, I'd pay for it. I would pay for it. I'd do it. So, you know, Donald Trump, you know, Department of Homeland Security, you know, hit me up. I'll pay for it. Like, honestly, I don't want to burden the taxpayers anymore. Angel Sword, you know, I will pay for it. Leaflet herself with my personal money. Not Angel Sword. Sorry, it's a company. It's a different thing. This is for me. I will pay for it personally. I will buy the ticket, the one-way ticket. I will personally buy it. And I'm pretty sure a lot of people here in chat would love to sponsor it. I'm pretty sure the people here in chat would absolutely donate. Just even for the clout of saying that they paid for a partial of that ticket. I'm sure people would love that.
That's why you would do it.
This really, really easily, I think. Yeah. You know, I mean, we can fix this. Like, this isn't hard.
That we have at our arsenal.
That's why you got to do the same thing against them, is because if you don't, they're going to do it against you. That's why you never, ever, ever take half measures with people like this. Because
Tread Pirate, thank you for the 5 gift subs towards deporting Ilhan Omar. Thank you so much, Tread Pirate. I really appreciate it. Thank you so much.
they will do the same thing to you if you give them a chance, so you never give them a chance. You got to see things for what they are.
Because
no, I'm not a bad person. True. I'm not a bad person. Like, I would want her to be comfortable. You know what I mean? Like, see how much I care, guys. I'm so kind. I care so much. I'm not a total asshole. I'm not gonna put her on a fucking, you know, like a cargo vessel or anything like that. I'm talking first class tickets. And you know what? If you go tomorrow, I'll throw in a spa, like a spa treatment before. You know, like a spa treatment at the airport or whatever. Like while you wait, like, you know, they can give you a little massage or something. I'd throw it in. Like, honestly, I would. 100%.
we have a lot of leverage.
Yeah.
We need to make sure that those who are collaborating with the authoritarian regime pay a costly price. As much as Trump and his
Thank God. Thank God. We have a bunch of foreigners coming into our country trying to tell us what our politics should be.
True.
This is amazing. I'm so happy. Absolutely incredible. At least she's speaking American. True.
She's always talking about the Constitution provides me with, go back to your own country and figure out your Constitution.
That's my boy. There it is. Oh, my God.
Nice.
Wow. See, I've been waiting on it. Why we had to wait for this for so many years?
Politicians,
We should have been doing this right out the bat. Oh,
It's
my
because
God.
Donald Trump isn't a politician, that's why. He didn't come into it for politics. He's a businessman.
God, prove it. Yeah, is this what we want to see? Yeah. Get these fucking foreigners out of our country, come in here,
Yep.
try to micromanage and tell us, oh, this isn't what America's about. Bitch, shut the fuck up. You just came here 5 years ago. You're
So
going to
true.
patronize everybody else. Who the fuck are you? You're talking about trying to work in the best interest of Somalia. Our country, Somalia.
Isn't it
Nah,
like
bitch,
country?
your country is America. And if it's not, get the fuck out. Bro,
She's always talking about
this
the
is my God.
Constitution provides me with,
Businessman.
go back
He's
to
a
your own country and figure out your
businessman.
Constitution. She's always talking about the
He has
I'm so
only
fucking sick of foreigners coming into our
bankrupted
country,
7
trying to patronize us,
businesses.
use our values against us, so they can push their own reductive
Holy
ideals.
fuck.
Their,
Thank you.
Like, again, this is what happened in Minnesota.
Thank you for main tanking, Asmon. Thank you. I've been thinking all this the whole time. Thank you. Oh my God, this is the best tank. He's the tank that we needed, guys. We needed Asmon so bad.
Yo, look at that frame she paused on, bro. Look at that. Look at Donald Trump looks like he's about to give Bill Clinton the big beautiful special.
They were
you
getting
know,
mad that
you know
everybody
what I'm
wasn't voting
saying?
for the Somalian because they're Somali. Like, I don't want to have
It's a
more
big,
race-based,
beautiful
identity-based
gawk
politics.
gawk.
Why the fuck are we importing a bunch of people?
Why
that
are
wanna-
we?
that, like, you're importing, like, fucking tribal blood feuds from Africa into America. What the fuck is going on? It's
Retarded.
crazy. Jacob Frey speaks Somali too? Yeah, that's Lawrence of Minnesota. I know that. I don't even blame him. Like, this guy, honestly, somebody said this guy was born in...
The biggest lie that they pushed, the biggest lie that these, like, kind of leftist, globalist people, that they pushed into everyone's heads was that people are just interchangeable. That you can just take someone from, you know, buttfuck Egypt. I don't mean literally Egypt. I mean buttfuck Egypt. The middle of fucking nowhere. You can get these people that are living in these countries that are like nothing even remotely close to our country. And that you can take them, you can pluck them out like a fucking crane machine, like a UFO catcher, and just drop them off in America, and that they'll be totally fine. Is retarded. It's retarded, and it's I find it offensive actually. And this goes again, like, I'm not even talking about race. What did I say about this earlier? I'm not talking about race. You can make the racial argument. People will. I'm not making a racial argument. People will try to make
It's
a racial
about
argument. I'm not
culture.
even doing that.
It's
What I'm saying
about
is that when a
culture.
person is born in a culture, when a person is born in a foreign place, neuroplasticity, when you're a kid, the things that you take in from that culture remain with you. It's not something that's easy to undo.
Yeah.
Everybody knows this. That the habits and the culture, the way of life, all of that is ingrained into people when they're younger. And when the shift is that large, it becomes
It's
incredibly
not.
hard to
It's
get out.
not really a large shift though. Like it depends on the country that we're talking about, but like no. And anyway, the idea of national assimilation is antithetical to America, to the United States, to our country. Okay, which was founded on immigration. It was founded by immigrants, for immigrants. The Pilgrims were immigrants. Okay, they were settlers. Immigrants were supposed to always have a place in this country. Always, and they should. They've been our country's greatest strength all throughout history. And we shouldn't be shy about taking new immigrants in. That's it.
Thank you, Ozzy. Thanks so much for the follow. And it's just so obvious that you can't just transplant people from other countries. And I just find it incredibly disrespectful to our people. To Americans. To us Americans. It's very, very disrespectful.
in the wrong century, because he's meant to be born in like the 16 or the 1500s, where like he's sent to like a foreign country to like manipulate the people there into becoming a British colony, which is like, honestly, that is pretty much like he played them. He beat them at their own game. They came to his house and he beat them at their own fucking game. It's impressive, man. Lawrence of Minnesota. So yeah, I saw this too.
So let me get this straight. Y'all calling Trump a racist for holding these Somalians accountable, cheating the system.
Yeah.
And 88% of them are on welfare.
I don't know if it's
So that means us hardworking Americans.
Yeah, where did you get that from? Hey, yo, Grok, is this true? Oh dear. The true rates. 58% poverty rate compared to the control of all Minnesotans, 9 to 10%. Unemployment rate, 40% compared to all Minnesotans at 3 to 4%. Not quite that high, not 88, but pretty close.
Getting all these taxes taken out of our
High
check.
enough.
Yeah, thank God. Let's import more people that have an 88%. Oh, let's say, oh, it's not 88%, it's only 50%. Oh, wow, that's so much better. What are we doing?
We need
We're going in
gatekeeping.
here like it's only 88%. Yeah, exactly. Like,
We need to gatekeep everything, chat. We need
damn.
gatekeeping.
Like, what we do, like, it's just the level of dishonesty and bullshit. Like, it's crazy that they just expect Americans to just fucking import all these people, don't do shit, and pay for all their stuff, man. Does that make you fucking mad? That makes me so fucking mad, man.
Same.
It does make me so fucking mad.
88% of these Somalians are
10%,
using them. What the hell is
Wait,
wrong?
Google would show this is false? No, you're right. It would show it's false. You want to know what the real number is? The ones that are on Snap, it's 44%. Is that funny?
There it is.
42%. I got it wrong. It's
Oh my god, dude. You like how Asmon was fucking ready for that because he knew that some rat bitch was gonna fucking call him out on it. Oh, but the number isn't that high. Dude, he knew. He fucking knew.
42, not 44.
But the number wasn't that high. And then he was like, "Oh, it might actually be lower," and then it was even lower than that. Anyway, just because 42% of Somalis are like taking benefits, they're taking SNAP benefits, they're receiving that, doesn't mean that they're not working. Okay, they are still working by and large. It's just that wages in our country are so low, especially for immigrants, but for all people, wages are so low that like it's hard to get by without welfare. Okay, and like they just like that's it. Okay, you can't survive anymore. You can't. The cost of living has ballooned to just insane proportions. It's crazy. It's shocking that anybody can survive in this fucking society.
Google tell you the truth.
Man.
Yeah, there's this one here. Like, what are we talking about? Yeah, it's only 40%.
Oh no.
It's only almost half. That's the wrong chart. And that's only one government assistance program.
And again, guys, a little bit of context on that, right? It's the control. So for the poverty rate being 58%, and by the way, this is like 5 years ago. This isn't now, it's probably even recent. But the poverty rate is 58% compared to the control, which is 9 to 10%. And the unemployment rate at 40% is against the control of 3 to 4% of all Minnesotans. So like, it's not even, there's even a control figure. So you can see that the giant jump, it's huge.
That's food stamps. That's not the other 50%.
And people might, this is probably what they argue.
Okay, but it's, dude, it's their fault. It's their fault for being poor. It's their fault. Like, dude, it's so fucking crazy to me. Like, I don't know, man. What am I supposed to say? How am I? What the fuck are you saying? You're saying that, like, because they can't find better jobs, they can't make more money, that they need to be deported? What the fuck is wrong with you? Oh, well, they're below the poverty line. It's like, that is not their fault. It's not anybody's fault for being poor. If you're poor, it's just because you don't make enough money to not be poor. It's that simple. How dare they? How dare they be poor? How dare they? No,
If I were to guess,
no,
someone
they
just like,
cannot.
well, I mean, they just got here. Of course it'd be difficult for them. Well, okay, thanks for proving my point. Thank you. Yeah, I know. That's what I've been saying. True. Yeah.
Assistance program. That's only one.
Not our problem.
With y'all. Then I'm
You
gonna
said
try to
welfare,
make
snaps on
this.
welfare?
You got the girl,
Look at
Ilhan Omar, whatever
Yeah.
her name is.
So let me get this straight. Instead of making the barrier to entry lower for the middle class, instead of making it easier for people to cross this boundary by paying them more money, by offering them more social services, your idea is to deport the victims of this system who are impoverished by no fault of their own. Genius idea.
Sending out a message to other Somalians. Speaking of her native language.
Yeah, like, I'm gonna be real. Like, I don't want to have people come here to this fucking country to start speaking some fucking foreign
True.
language and trying to run for political
So
office
fucking
and
true.
having these, like, weird foreign ethnic groups that are trying to get political power in America that don't even fucking...
I hate when I see
Who the fuck is
it.
Leafit?
True. Who the fuck is that? I hate when I see those signs that are like not in English, no matter where.
Like think about what she. I'm sorry. I'm still hung up on this, you know, because she was like so fucking smarmy about it. That's what I've been saying. That's what I've been
4%
saying
of all
too.
Minnesotans. So like, it's not even. There's even a control figure. So
It's not their fault. They haven't been in the country that long,
you can
right?
see that the giant jump. Of course it'd be difficult for them. Well, okay, thanks for proving my point. And people might, this is probably what they argue. If I were to guess, some leftists would argue this. Well, I mean, they just got here. Of course it'd be difficult for them. Well, okay, thanks for proving my point.
Thanks for proving my point. How does that prove your point? Unless your point is to be as cruel as possible. Because what you're saying is, you're admitting that these people haven't been here that long, and therefore it's not their fault that they haven't accrued lots of wealth, okay, which is why they are so impoverished. And you're saying, like, no, that's exactly why we should deport them. What? What the fuck is wrong with you?
Yeah, I know, that's what I've been saying.
Dumb fuck.
Then I'm gonna
God, I fucking hate Leaflet.
She's here, sending out a message to other Somalians, speaking in her native language.
Yeah, like, I'm gonna be real. Like, I don't want to have people come here to this fucking country to start speaking some fucking foreign
Thanks.
language.
You
and trying to
proved
run
my
the political
point.
system and having these like weird foreign ethnic groups that are trying to get political power in America that don't even fucking.
I hate when I see it. True, who the fuck is that? I hate when I see those signs that are like non-English. No matter where I am, I don't give a fuck. I don't care if it's in Spanish, Chinese, Vietnamese. I've never seen Japanese ones, but like, you know, the billboards, and like, I can't fucking understand it. Fuck that shit.
Speak English.
Yes.
Like, this is way over the line. Like, ridiculously over the line. And steal money. Yeah, and steal fucking money.
Yep. By the way, this ties into what we were talking about earlier. Remember all the prices and the fact that they're all really expensive? They passed it down to you. Wow, the American government's so nice. They're so nice. So generous, you guys. So generous with your money.
He keeps saying our country, referring to Somalia.
Chat, you guys are so nice.
Yeah, you know why grocery prices are so expensive? You know why you know what cost is getting passed down to you? Fucking immigrants. It's totally not greedy corporations or anything. It's definitely not that.
Charity's so good. All of you.
No.
All of you. Thank you for funding, thank you for subsidizing Somalians in America. Oh, you're having a hard time in life? Wait, what do you mean you can't afford a house and get the American dream? You're not fucking asshole, are you? You know what? Do you really need a house?
Yeah.
Do you really need a house when you can live?
Yeah, it's you're right, Leaflet. You're so right, dude. It's because of brown people. That's why nobody can afford a house. It's because of brown people. That's why. We gotta get them out. We gotta get them out. And then suddenly, all houses will be affordable, and everybody will just be buying houses left and right. We'll just house for you, house for you. You get a house. You get a house.
What's wrong with you? Chat. What do you mean? What do you mean you want to have a new TV? You know how many burgers you can buy for Somalians with that amount of money? Huh, chat? You know how much time you can buy? We gotta get them acclimated. We gotta get them acclimated, like right now. You know how much time we can buy for them?
Exactly. And she's in the office.
100%.
She works for the government.
That's right.
She is a
Thanks,
politician.
Large Enemy Spider, for the bits. No, I'm a sub-murmur.
For them.
What kind of shit is this?
Exactly, bro. What kind of shit is this?
I
Exactly.
would never see an American go to another country.
Imagine doing this. Imagine going to fucking Japan, China, Russia, Saudi Arabia, Dubai, fucking Morocco, like some of these countries, and then saying, "Oh, we're gonna do what's best for us," and you're talking about Americans. Like, what kind of disrespect is this?
Fucking tell me about it. Tell me about it. All of this shit is about disrespect. All of it is. And then the funny thing is they'll disrespect you to your face, spit in your face, and you know what they'll say to you? You wanna know what they'll say to you, chat? They'll say exactly this. Why are you so disrespectful to us? It's literally what they're gonna say right after disrespecting you to your face.
Outrageous. Absolutely out. Yeah, it's crazy. It's serious when you call English and not American. Yeah, it is.
Get in office.
Be angry, chat. Be angry. That's exactly what they would do. That's exactly what the evil brown people would do to you. They would spit in your face and then they would say, "Kill Whitey, Allahu Akbar," and then they would kill you and your family for being white. Yeah, man. Yeah. What are you gonna say next? Prowling blacks going all over America, attacking white people,
Honestly,
you
our
fucking
English,
racist
American
piece of
English,
shit.
Actually more English than English. Yep. We're more old school.
Makes sense. Are y'all good?
It makes sense.
Not to
In
mention,
fact, we have the OG actually.
Tim Walz is running Minnesota.
How? Because the whole accent, the whole like British accent thing came after. So the American accent is actually closer to like the original.
As governor. Like, what happened to our country, bro?
He
Like,
retarded.
this shit is crazy, bro.
Yeah.
It's so bad that I'm seeing Democrats who don't even like Trump, and
Yeah,
they're
yeah,
like,
this is
I actually agree with him on this. I don't
Yeah,
like
this is one of those like 90-10 issues. Like, anybody can see there's something wrong here. Anybody can see
still
that.
think he's a dickhead, but I agree with him.
That's the thing. Like, you don't have to agree with Trump on everything. Like, I think almost nobody agrees with Trump on everything. Like, especially for me, right? Like, the Epstein shit. Like, you fucked this up so bad. But like you should stop thinking about things that way. Like, stop thinking about like you have to go all or nothing on everything.
Yeah, that was really the way he touched those kids. That was kind of fucked up, yo. That was kind of bad.
That's not the way anything works. That's the way Twitter works. And maybe if you only live on there, that's why you think that way. But everywhere else in the world, that's not the way it is. Follow the idea. Yeah, follow the idea. Magas on Twitter. Who gives a fuck? There's so many retards on Twitter. You should never be basing what you're doing off of them.
Yep.
On this.
True.
And then let's play a game and switch the roles.
Thanks, Russ.
Pick any other president. And Trump's place right now.
Yeah.
Taking a stand on all of this madness that's happening.
It's outrageous.
And y'all would not have an issue with it. Y'all only mad because it's Trump.
Yeah, true.
Y'all soft as hell.
Let's
I
just the Epstein files.
True.
Oh, yeah, let's release the Epstein files, bro. Like, you had 4 years to do that. Biden was in office.
don't like his delivery.
Yeah.
And a lot of y'all wish y'all had the balls to, stand on business
Yeah.
like that. You wish you could put your opinion out there like that. But you too scared to.
Yeah, and I mean, those. And here's like the difference again. Most of us are critical of Trump for that. A lot of conservatives are very critical of Trump over his handling of the Epstein files. We don't agree with it. So even then, it's not even a good argument.
You're the wrong way. Because you know your bitch ass can't do it.
That's a fact. There's one whistle. Is there another one here?
Well,
Deeper than
yeah, I kind of agree. Conservatives are, they want the files, just like Democrats. But like, but where are they though? What's going on with that?
Sorry, I'll watch one more.
Come see Columbus, Ohio, fraud investigators. If you go to the government-assisted housing areas, you will find that most of the housing is Somalians.
Ooh.
I would say about 80% of the government-assisted...
Why are we putting our tax money to house foreigners in our country?
Yeah, what the hell?
When we have people that are homeless that are Americans. What the fuck is going on?
Sorry, business stuff.
Well, what are we doing about homeless Americans? The answer is nothing. For the like 20 years. Okay, what is Trump doing about that? Nothing. Until now, and guess what he's doing? He's throwing them all in fucking psych wards, basically. I think that's what's going on. I don't know, it's crazy. It's crazy, man. They're gonna start rounding up homeless people. That's what they're gonna do. That's what they're planning anyway. Okay, sorry, I don't think they've started doing that yet, but like that's in the works. Okay, that's what they're doing, dude.
Alien, you gonna make fun of the way she
crazy.
Works? The fact is that she should be in that house before they are, because she's a fucking American.
True.
That's the way it works.
housing in Columbus is occupied by Somalians, and the parking lot is occupied with a whole bunch of brand new cars.
No way.
What?
And the women walking around have designer purses with EBT cards.
What?
Apple iPhones stuck up in their hijabs. Yeah, and then go to the businesses that are owned by the men.
What about?
Because see, what happens is when you have a restaurant or when you have a little corner store and you have a couple of wives and you only have to claim one, then that means the other wives get EBT cards. And
oh, that's convenient.
Is that a real loophole? Is that real? You just have 10 wives and you put them all to work. You get 10 wives, you put them all to work, and then they have EBT cards. You remember what I said earlier about how if you don't gatekeep shit, that people will abuse the system. That no matter what, as long as if you fuck with the if you fuck around with the gatekeeping, the categorization, the necessary steps, the process, that you will get people that abuse the system because it is in human nature. The only thing that prevents people from lying, stealing, cheating, acting like a bunch of scallywags, lies, thieves, whores, but scallywags, the only thing that prevents that is morality. That's it. And that's why they said that the country, America, the system of America is deficient for people that aren't just and moral. That the country was made for Christian morality because of that. And I'm not saying you have to be a Christian to follow Christian morality. I'm just saying that that was the morality structure in which it was created. So when you import people who are not born within that framework, that weren't raised in that framework, then everything crumbles. It's so fucking obvious. And this is what I'm saying is that you need to have the structure, the process, the gatekeeping as a dam, as a wall against human nature. Because human nature is going to keep coming and you have to stop it. You have to stop it with vigilance. You can't just fucking say, oh, whatever, oh, it's all the same, we're all the same. Oh, the entire world, we're all the same. What's the difference? They're just people that want to live and people that they want what's best for their family. We're so fucking retarded, dude. This is the problem with Americans. We're retarded. We got the tetraethyl lead, we had the Tylenol.
That we can agree on.
Tetraethyl lead, Tylenol, Teletubbies.
Dude, acetaminophen is not. That's not what's killing your brain. Okay, it's the lead paint. I mean, the leaded gasoline, which was banned in '97, but that was probably well after you were born. And if you're an only child or the oldest child, then you got all of the lead that was in your mom. Okay, so that's it.
How about that?
That's why you're done.
Oh. Wow.
Or what you can do is you can get a home health aid company, and then you only hire
Teletubbies. Tinky Winky did this. I always knew that gay Teletubby. I've been saying this since the beginning. That gay Teletubby. You remember when people were saying that Tinky Winky was fucking gay and it was a slippery slope? They're like, purple? That's the color of gay.
to work the home health aid, and what you do is you just make sure their paperwork looks right.
Pretty silly.
You send them off for those home
What is this shit?
Y'all don't want to talk about fraud.
Yep. It's crazy, man. Yeah, it's just unbelievable where this shit is happening, man. It is. And they calling it like Nazi Germany.
Growth in this state, they have contributed a lot to the state of Minnesota and the city of Minneapolis. And yes, folks have done, horrible things.
Okay, guys, you know how we have freedom in America, and freedom of expression, freedom or whatever, all that stuff. We should mandate that people. Hear me out. If we have people immigrate to America, they should be required for like at least 2 years. And this should be a part of the thing that you don't have full citizenship and full American rights for at least 2 years. And in that 2 year period, you have to wear cowboy boots and a cowboy hat, and you have to wear jeans, blue jeans, and you have to do like square dancing, all that every Sunday. Every Sunday you have to go to the town hall and participate in like square dancing, line dancing. And if you don't do that, you get to be able to throw axes, everything. And if you can't do that, then that's a gatekeeper. You gotta get out. You gotta get out if you don't do it for 2 years. But you have to listen to only country music. You can't listen to anything else. Only country music and Frank Sinatra. That's it. And maybe the Bee Gees. Maybe we'll allow the Bee Gees. That's not really American, but you know what? The 70s were time, So we could do that too. But you gotta listen to that stuff, and then you gotta work on the farm. And then after 2 years of that, then we can talk. We can talk about getting upgraded to like actual American status. And then you can do whatever you want at that point. But also you can't eat any food from your old country. You have to only eat burgers. No cumin, curry steaks, chicken fried steaks. I'll allow that. Chicken fried steaks. Yeah, you can't even eat. That's the upgrade. Maybe in a year. Thank you so much. Thank you. Americanized ethnic foods. Yeah.
Oh my god, stop talking about how great American food is and how bad The only country with bad food is the United Kingdom, okay? America's got decent food, okay? It's alright. It's alright. You know, most of it is just stolen, okay? There's really bad American food, and then there's really good American food. Okay, the really good food is from Louisiana, okay? All the recipes from Louisiana. Like, that's to me, that's real American food, okay? That's like the best we have to offer. That's like genuinely 100% originally American. But anyway, most countries have pretty good food. Some countries have only decent food, and the United Kingdom has garbage food. But a lot of their like signature dishes, like beans on toast, are actually poverty foods, like made from perishable items. And it's kind of sad. Yeah, so it's not really their fault. But, like, anyway, it still sucks. Beans on toast.
Your community as individual isolated
garbage.
Rather than trying to defend them by
I hate
racism, calling them Nazis or something like that. The only people, like, at the beginning, people said, oh, well, there are these bad actors here. Let's get rid of the bad actors. Then people that are in the community go and they say, no, this is racism. Originally, it wasn't a race issue. They made it a race issue to hide accountability.
Yep.
Single about fellow Americans.
I just thought they use it to deflect. If you say, hey, like, this shit's really sus going over here, they go, oh, it's because you're racist, that's why. But is it really racist to pry into something when there's a lot of people doing that specific race? Is it really that racist? I don't know, man. It just seems like pattern recognition, you know? You know what? Actually, when I think about it, I just had a realization.
Can they say something new? Can they say anything new? Like, it's the same thing over and over again. I don't get it, man. I don't get it. Why do you keep saying this bullshit? It's just pattern recognition. It's just pattern recognition. Like, dog, you are just describing, like, the mechanisms which allow racism. Okay, pattern recognition is one of them. I don't think that people understand that pattern recognition is a limitation of humans. It's not just a superpower, okay? Or it's not a superpower at all. It is how we were able to rocket ourselves to the top of the food chain, but that doesn't mean that we need it now. And it's highly problematic for multiple reasons. But anyway, let's keep going.
The reason they think that is because they're incapable. They're personally incapable of seeing other people outside of race. So that's why. Because for me, when I see a pattern, I say, okay, well, there's a pattern, and like that means it increases the chances of. Thank you so much, thank you. You increase the chances of a specific person like doing a certain thing, like absent other information, right? Obviously, and that's what pattern recognition is. The key factor being absent other information, right? There are other compounding like factors. Like the pattern recognition thing is not like one-sided. It's not like race only. There's a lot of factors around it. Mode of dress, socioeconomic status, the way they present themselves, like everything. Music choice, hobbies, living conditions. All of these are all a part of like the pattern recognition, right? And I think the problem is for them, it's just race. I don't think they can see the other parts, right? Because the way I see like this pattern recognition is like a net. It's like kind of how you would imagine like a neural network, right? It's like a bunch of interconnected threads, and you can see like, okay, well, that factor is in there, this factor's in there, and all of these factors lead me to think that there's probably this percentage chance that they're probably gonna fucking shank me, and that's why they're walking behind me right now. But I think for them, it's just black, white, Latinx, Asian, black. I think that's just literally. I think that's them. I think they're just like that. They're just like, they can't. I think that's their entire like capability of analyzing the pattern is like literally one thread.
No, everybody has the thoughts that you're having, okay? Especially in America, because of how schizophrenic everybody has to be, because we live in the PvP zone of the world, okay? We do. We live in fucking America, okay? Or well, Florida is the true PvP zone, okay? But that's the real drop spot. But, anyway, my point is, Americans are, for whatever reason, highly paranoid people, and I think that this is due to, commonplace violence, mass shootings, the, media narratives of crime waves, the regularity of like crime media, right? And anyway, basically, people in America are constantly afraid of being victimized by a criminal. And that is what that is part of what Leaflet is talking about. Okay, Leaflet is talking about like racially profiling people, and also like clocking someone as a criminal based on other non-racial factors. And she posits that liberals don't do this, when in fact they do, because everybody does. Because yeah, it is human nature to judge a book by its cover, to profile people. Okay, it is. It's just that looks are often deceiving, and criminals specifically disguise themselves so that you can't tell that they're criminals when they're committing a crime. Okay, obviously people fucking do that. You are stupid. And look, you are fooling yourself if you think that you are that like thinking like this is going to save you. It is not. Okay, nothing is going to save you if you get unlucky. If you are unlucky enough to actually be a victim of one of these crimes, you may be killed. And it's a scary thing. Okay, that's why people are scared. But like, just don't fucking kid yourself, man. There's nothing you can do. There's nothing you can do. Okay, you can, in your mind, you can imagine yourself as the hero that fucking tackles the shooter and saves the day, and then everybody stands up and claps. But like, that's just probably not gonna fucking happen. You're probably gonna die, okay? But I'm not saying this to scare you or anyone else. I'm just saying this to like this is why you shouldn't do this, okay? Like, it's fruitless. That being said, you shouldn't worry about it, because it is incredibly unlikely that you will be a victim of a crime, okay? Of a violent crime in particular. Like, even though America is an incredibly violent nation, it is also a very criminal nation. The crimes that are happening here are not violent, and violent crimes are going down. Okay, I'm speaking generally here. Most crimes that people commit are year over year are less violent. Okay, that's it. That's it. So you're probably not going to be a victim. Okay, but if you are, I'm sorry, there's nothing you can do. Once you're in that situation, all you can do is pray to your creator, okay? Like, that's it. You're not going to stop yourself from being in that situation by racially profiling people, by, like, being mindful of other people's appearances, okay? Unless there is something that could literally clue you in, like, maybe if they have a weapon on them, maybe you see that, okay? That, like, if I see somebody carrying a weapon out in public, that might, you know, like, I might be profiling that person, but I'm gonna keep an eye on them. You know what I mean? Like, I'm gonna keep one eye on them. Okay, and I be doing that, but like, anyway, it's just it's silly, the like LARPing that these people do. My bad, that rant was way too long.
And you tell them like, well, what about this other factor? Like, you know, isn't the way that a person dresses, doesn't it also like inform onto like the situation? Oh, because you hate black people. Wait, no. Everyone can dress that way, not just black people. Oh, so you hate black people. Oh, so you hate Mexicans. I think they're just stupid. Thank you, Resident Shop. Thanks so much for the bits. Thank you. Islam is an ethno-religion. You can't be racist against specifically a religion. And the more you can be intolerant, the whole you're racist if you don't.
Why do people assume I'm racist? Says internet personality that says racist shit all the fucking time. That called Palestinians orc people. Why do people think I'm racist?
Talk shit about Islam and stuff isn't correct. You call it racist,
I don't know, man.
I'll always be assessing the threat, you know? Otherwise, you're just gonna get punched in the face randomly. I mean, it happens all the time. The funny thing is, it happens a lot more now, where like people will just be walking and just randomly get assaulted for no reason, like literally no motive. Like they'll just assault you just for the fuck of it.
Like imagine seeing somebody wearing like poor clothes, like criminal clothes, and you just like are immediately super suspicious of them. Like, no, man, if I see somebody wearing a hoodie and baggy jeans, I don't fucking care. I don't care about that shit. That does not inform me on what they're about to do or if they're about to victimize someone at all. It doesn't. I learned nothing from assessing the way that people dress. You're stupid.
Happens all the time.
You're dumb.
And I believe those folks have been dealt
All
with
the time.
by state
All the
leaders.
time. Happens
And,
all the time.
but
Obviously not.
Now, President Donald Trump singling out and attacking one group of people and us being on our streets and asking people documentation. It feels like we are in 1930s, 1940s in Germany.
Then go back.
Yep.
Go back.
Yeah, if it's so bad,
This
then
is
go back.
crazy.
Yeah.
You're gonna say it's like
You know what? Actually, true. You know what? You're so right. You're so right. America is so fucking racist. America is literally the worst. America hates people from all sorts of countries. You're right. You're right. Actually, you're right. America is literally the worst. Fucking most racist place on earth. Don't come here. Don't come here. You're right. Don't fucking tell them, chat. Don't tell them. Don't tell them. Yeah. So fucking bad here. Holy shit, dude. Man, it's so bad here for minorities, man. It's terrible. It's terrible. You should not come here. It's so bad. It's so bad. You're so right. So right, man.
Nazis.
Oh, thank you, well being Dan. Thank you so much.
Good
Thank you for
joke.
bits. Thank you for 200 bits. The older I get, the more I want to ship.
Good
all
joke,
people with different
Leaflet.
parts of mandatory critical thinking. Tracks to maintain citizenship. And yo, thank you for the bits, man. Thank you for 500 bits. They only see themselves as victims or being in the right. There is no world in which they are in the wrong. And they seek only to use their principles against this. No, they're right. They're right. They're 100% right. They are victims. That's why they should leave. That's why they should stay. They should stay in Somalia. You know, Prime. Pete, thank you so much for the Prime. Sorry. They should stay there because it's so bad here. They hate Somalians. There's so much racism here, and we eat all sorts of pork and stuff. Like, dude, you should not come here. It's terrible. It's terrible here. The racism is off the charts.
Like the Nazis because we don't want illegal aliens in our country. This is outrageous. I'm glad that finally, like, this is such a just dramatically ridiculous, just like totally unfair, stupid fucking thing that it even exists. I'm so glad that it's taken this to effectively, I think, finally radicalize and wake people up to this problem. It's outrageous. It's been going on for a long time. I was in gas chambers. This is literally Nazi Germany. Yes, holy fuck.
It's so bad.
There will be a time where I will tell my community to carry their passport around because you look like Somali.
We've got Donald Trump death squads here in America. You don't want to see that. Yeah, it's really bad. It's really bad. I wish I could move to Somalia. You know what I mean? They have it so good there. They have it so good. Man, why would you ever want to move here? Somalia is a paradise.
You might be stopped by ICE.
Chris, thank you
For
for
sure, guys. It's just like Nazi Germany.
Thank
Yeah,
you.
the actually people outrageous from you saying this. Yeah, y'all got your own problems. You got people doing that too. As a German, it's insane to compare this to Nazi Germany. Back then, they would have killed them, no questions asked. They take the horror away from the word. They did, and this is the reason why. Is that the reason why they do it is simple. It's because they want to emotionally manipulate you and take advantage of you to make you agree with them by co-opting your own values, your own morality, and your own viewpoints against you to then weaponize them in order to take advantages for themselves.
Yo, thanks, Class. Thanks so much for the Prime. My life is awful here. I wonder how Cuba is at this time of year. Yeah, it's really bad. Oh man, it's so yeah. I want to move. I totally want to move. It's literally Nazi Germany over here, dude. Like for real. Like man, it's so bad. Oh, what's that? Are they playing the national anthem right now on TV?
Oh, that's what they're doing.
Can you shed any light on why the fraud got so out of control in Minnesota?
Why did it happen?
I think what happened is that, you know, when you have these kind of new programs that are designed to help people, you're oftentimes relying on third parties to be able to facilitate. And I just think that a lot of the COVID programs that were set up, they were set up so quickly that a lot of guardrails did not get created.
So wait, hold up. I have a question, chat. So you know how people are always like upset about women that want to submit to their husbands? But why are they okay with this shit? It's like whenever there's a woman that's like, I want to submit to my husband and that's the way I want to live, they're like, oh my god, wow, it's so bad. But then they're okay with this. It's because they're brown? Damn. I didn't know it was that easy.
Their fault that they got scammed. That's it. She's saying that's it.
What the fuck is she talking about, man? What?
And so this is the reason why people get fucking mad, is because you're going around saying that it's the fault of the people that made the system, that there was a bunch of scammers.
Did I miss something?
Get the fuck out of here. Like, yeah, you could say they need to improve the system, sure, but at the same time, it's really the fault of the fucking scammers. At this point, they're so invested in this narrative, admitting they were wrong would paint them in the worst light. Yeah, I know. Why do you keep listening to her? She's full of shit, no reason to listen. Well, that's the thing. They don't deny that they defraud the American people. Well, of course they did, because it's undeniable. It's fucking obvious. So yeah, anyway, I think this is very fucking annoying. It's extremely frustrating, and hopefully now people are finally figuring it out, and they're understanding it. But it has taken a extremely long time for people to pick up on this, right? And what is this here? Oh, I'm promoting a safari restaurant. The owner who, oh, here we go. The owner who donated to her campaign was convicted of feeding our future for $250 million fraud scheme.
The fact that we've forgotten about human nature, this is stupid. Like, we're stupid. We're so dumb. How can we forget human nature? How did we become so complacent?
Wow. And you got this right here, right?
Head of County Attorney Mary Moriarty. There are reports that the Trump administration is planning to send ICE agents here to the Twin Cities to target our neighbors of Somali descent. This is part of a recent pattern to single out our Somali.
Why do they always look the same? Chat, why do they always look the same? How did South Park get this so right? How did South Park know this? How did they know this? 30, whatever, how 20, 25 years ago, how did they know? How did they know?
Community members. This is rooted in the idea that if they spew hatred, it will
just like Bill Clinton.
Divide us.
He's not wrong. He's not wrong.
But we won't let that happen. There are no roving gangs of Somali people in this community harassing, threatening, doing anything to any of our community will divide us. But we won't. There are no roving gangs of Somali people in this community harassing, threatening, doing anything to any of our community members. Let me repeat that again because I've heard this often. There are no roving gangs of Somalis targeting or harassing.
What are you going to believe, chat? Are you going to believe what you see with your own eyes, what I'm telling you, see? What are you going to believe? What are you going to believe, chat?
Or doing anything inappropriate to any community members. Those are simply lies. It is not true.
It is happening. It is. That's what this is. This is not anything else.
From our small business owners to our healthcare workers.
I think what we need to do.
To children growing up in Cedar Riverside.
What we need to do is that after we solve this problem, we need to bring these people up on charges of sedition. We do. We gotta put them up on charges. Like, I think it's not enough to win. You have to take all the people that were against you and make sure they are never against you again. You gotta put them in jail. Absolutely.
True.
Like, this is outrageous. Because here's the problem. And this is an abstraction. It's a second order effect. And so people might not get
I don't know
directly.
about that. I don't know about yo, wait, you need to calm down, bro. You need to take a little fucking chill pill, bro. You're being a little crazy. You're a little crazy. You need to calm down. You need a little calm down. How do I time you out? There we go. I don't want to full ban you. That wasn't the intent. You need to calm down, bro. You need to calm down a little bit. You're a little crazy. You see, you're glowing a little too hard. You're a little bit like a Fed.
Whenever you don't do your
what do you guys think, Chad? You think he's a Fed? What do you think? Fed? I might be a Fed.
fucking job, and you let these people run wild. It doesn't matter whether it's Somali, they're Antifa, they're white, they're black.
You know what that's called, chat? Actually, you know what? You know what that's called, chat? That's called gatekeeping. See that? It's that easy. It's that easy.
For those of you that don't understand what just happened, whenever somebody gets too racist, that person will be labeled a Fed, because the idea is that only federal agents will give the game away. Only federal agents will be overtly racist in an effort to, like, honeypot people or something. I don't fucking know. They're stupid. They're fucking dumb.
You got a guy in here calling to kill people, and you just fucking kick him out.
They're Hispanic. It doesn't.
I'll give you one chance. Like, I'm a very nice person. I'll give you one chance to calm down. If you do it again.
Fucking make a difference. When you let these people run fucking wild and cause problems, burning shit down, beating people up, stealing shit, fucking everything up, the fact is that you have a responsibility to the public, and you're not doing it. And you're not doing it for a political reason. And the fact is that if you let somebody like this get hurt, and you let this
get just too nice for our own good. Okay, well, the thing is sometimes people do wild and out because they think that, you know, some people have no sense of just a little bit retarded, you know, a little bit too much time and all. You know, me too. I mean, I've been retarded in my time, right? So it's kind of like sometimes you read the room a little bit wrong and you act a little crazy for attention. And I think some people are like that. So you just give them a little flick on the head, you say, hey, knock it off, bozo. But then you don't like, you don't tell them like, everybody makes mistakes. So you get one.
You, in my opinion, are an accessory to it happening. You are. You're an accessory to it happening, and I think you should be treated just the same as the people that did it. Because you, at the end of the day, you have the control to make this stop or to let it continue. And you can do that. You are the government. You can do anything you want. You're the fucking government. You let it happen. You are effective.
Moriarty is her last name, like the Sherlock Holmes arch nemesis.
I got that in. Oh my god, you're right. You're totally right. I didn't even notice that. Damn. Thank you so much for the tip, man. Thank you.
Allowing these people to be fucking terrorized for no reason. And it's even worse.
Sorry, I'm doing my best to read chat. It's kind of hard. I'm doing my best. It's hard for me to focus on two things at one time. As you guys can probably already tell. You probably already know that about me.
Because I bet there's plenty of people from Somalia that are fucking fine. Like, there's nothing wrong with them. But this entire racial identity that they've created by displacing the actual accountability, the problem isn't the fact that they're Somalian. The problem is the fact that they're committing crimes and they're defrauding the government. That's the problem. That's the big issue. And every single time that gets criticized and you want to, like, oh, well, you're racist for talking about this. The only reason why they're saying that is so they can deflect from the fact that they let it happen. They let it happen. True. They didn't give a fuck. They were like, oh, yeah, this is okay. And they let these people run wild, scam the fucking government.
And let me tell you, this is why when people are like, how can you like Donald Trump? How can you like Donald Trump when he acts so crass? The reason is because he doesn't act like a politician. I think that's even worse.
Commit crimes, do all this bullshit, and you know who really suffers? The other Somalians who are law-abiding citizens who do come here to try to at least have a better life. Yeah, they might be on fucking welfare, but like, I'd rather have somebody on welfare than somebody defrauding government for $1 billion, sending it back to their home country to fund terrorist groups. This is outrageous, and it's radicalizing people. This fucking Karen, Bill Clinton retard is sitting here doing.
Yeah, what do you want, chat? Would you rather have benefits for Americans, more money for Americans, less taxes, or would you rather have terrorists, or would you rather fund terrorists? Don't tell me you're racist and you don't want to fund terrorists. What would you rather be? Huh?
This, making it worse for everyone, making it worse for Americans, making it worse for Somalians, and I hope and pray that one day she will be making it worse for herself.
My bad. I'm sorry for being so quiet. I don't know what to say anymore, man. Like, this is just, like, I can't even say like, oh, here's what she's really saying. You know, she's just saying it. She's just saying it. Terror cells? Yeah, like, anytime there's a story about brown people, and it's like, they're definitely doing a bunch of fucked up shit, for sure. These people are just like, yeah, they're all terrorists, yeah, gotta get them out, gotta kill them, gotta brutalize them. Yep, sedition, execution, yep. And it's like, why are you even getting mad at your chat? That when they're saying like kill them, when that's what the president is saying. That's what the president is saying. The president says kill them. Kill them for... execute them for sedition. Like, dog, you can't ban one of your chatters for saying something that the President of the United States of America just said, dog. You can't.
I would love
They're
that.
the worst.
They are the
That's
worst.
what I think.
So true.
We're a bunch of shit. We're a bunch of bullshit.
That's how I feel too.
We design behind our head. If you see something that's not right, not fair, not just, you have a moral obligation to do something about it. Yeah, bro, like it's so justifying. I think these people just talk like this for the optics to take away her ability to be visible. Easy.
They're literally like, you know the South Park episode, like jacking it in San Diego. There's
Just
all, like,
stop talking about South Park,
just
dude.
Constantly, guys, you know what it's like? They're literally
Millennial moment.
They're literally jacking it. They're self-satisfying themselves. They're jacking it on us and giving us freaking full-on bukkake, and that's what they do. They're doing that to us all the time for their own self-satisfaction. Oh, I'm such a good person. I'm such a good person. Fat, 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 fat. I'm such a good person. Fat, 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 fat. That's what they do. That's all they do.
Well, I think that really it's about whether you're letting people...
This analogy is quite literally... Yeah, well, it's graphic for a reason. I'm using a graphic analogy for a reason because it's literally what's happening. Where's the lie? that at our expense, at all of our expenses, on the expense of our dignity, on the expense of our self-respect, on the expense of our livelihood, they pleasure themselves at our misfortune.
This is just Hitler shit. This sounds like something Hitler would come up with.
Women should not be in positions of power.
If you were alive today.
Like, yeah, you bald as fuck, you bald asshole man. True. Like, it's not about this shit, her being a woman. It's because they don't know what the fuck they're doing. So yeah, moral obligation, yeah, of course, right?
Is that a term? Hold on, orthodox, is virtue jacking a term? Is that a term? Desert Ghost, thank you so much for the 500 bits. Honestly, fuck every country, don't get our shit straight. America, true. So true. Is that, you made it up? That's the new term. It is now. That's what we're gonna call it, virtue jacking. They're virtue jacking, dude, congratulations, you just invented the term. That's, you know, you can tell your kids about that you were the one who coined virtue jacking. One day they'll put your name in the museum. But virtue jacking, that's literally what they do. And you wanna know? It's against our consent. I do not consent to the virtue jacking bukkake. Okay, I don't. I know I'm an anime girl, but I don't fucking consent, okay? What is this, Euphoria? Kuro Inu, what is this?
Isn't that convenient for you? Nah, this shit makes me so fucking mad. I've been seeing this for a while, and it just seems to somehow just keep getting worse and worse and worse. So yeah, generally that's what I think, and I'm very frustrated about this, but I don't really see it getting any better until people look at it. But the problem is that a lot of people, you can never criticize this problem because they keep calling you racist. Here's the fact, and this is the...
Cyber Demon says it's more like metamorphosis. You know what? True. That's actually so true. That we were the girl with the glasses. That was us. That was America before. We were the girl with the glasses. Yeah, it's true. Yeah, you're not wrong. You're not wrong.
Like, you need to take the power away from that word, the power away from this insult, because they're not calling you racist because you're doing something that's racist. They're calling you racist because you've identified the grift that they have. They're using this as a word to hopefully make you afraid because, oh my God, I don't want to be called this word. I guess I have to comply with them and do everything they tell me. That's what's happening, is that they don't actually think that you're...
This is an abusive relationship. Isn't it, Chad? This is the leftists and us Americans, it's an abusive relationship. It's as abusive as it gets.
Yeah, man.
100%.
She's doing the Israel line. That's what she's
that the other
fucking
Somalians
doing.
that disagreed with her had to go back to Somalia themselves. They're trying to send each other back. But the moment that you say it, suddenly you're the racist.
So lame.
True.
Get the
so much virtue jacking.
It's such an absolute
This is actually see this shit that she has.
The virtue jacking thing, the reason she's hitting that so hard is because that's probably one of the only original thoughts that she's had in this whole video. Okay, like, Leaflet is the kind of content creator that recycles 90% of her content, okay? It, like, comes from somewhere else. It's content appropriation, okay? That's what it is.
In the back here. This is basically the ultimate sign of a virtue jacker right here. They have a fucking sign like this in their house. Oh my God, it's a terminal virtue jacking, abusive relationship.
Manipulation. It's unbelievable. It's unreal that this is even happening. The Karenocracy needs to die. It's a lot more. Nobody cares about it anymore.
So
people use these words, they call you these names. They don't mean a fucking thing. None of it matters. If somebody's calling you that, it means you're probably right. Because that's the reason why they do it. They would debate you on the points and the merit of what you're discussing if they could, but they're not able to. So they have to resort to name calling because they've run out of ammunition.
This is literally what Andrew Wilson was talking about yesterday with poisoning the well. They have to do that. They have to like poison the well and go for personal attacks because their arguments mean you can inject shit.
From the other perspective. That's the reason why.
What the fuck is this? I'll link you guys Asmongold video. Give it a thumbs up. Give Asmon a follow if you're not already following.
Yeah, I'm not gonna do that.